Hey developers, ever wished you had an AI agent that could automatically review your code, diagnose issues, and even propose fixes within your CI pipeline? In this 5-minute guide, you'll learn exactly how to leverage Regulo.ai as a closed-loop code reviewer and CI repair agent, observing it diagnose and address bugs in a live project. Save this video for later reference. To follow along, you'll need VS Code, Python installed, and basic familiarity with a terminal. We're kicking off by examining the Regulo.ai project overview, with its readme.md outlining key features and a structured file explorer displaying essential directories like _agent cache, _config, and, crucially, _target repo. As we navigate through the project structure, you can see the depth of the setup, from agent data and logs to benchmarks and evaluation configurations. This organized approach is vital for any robust AI-driven development workflow, providing clear separation of concerns and making it easier to manage the agent's lifecycle and outputs. Our focus quickly shifts as we open target repo/app/userservice.py, revealing the core application logic. This is where we'll observe Regulo AI's capabilities in action, targeting specific code for review and potential repair. Within userservice.py, we immediately encounter a critical comment block describing an intentional bug, a key error in the createUser function when displayName is absent. This precisely defined bug provides a perfect scenario to test Regulo.ai's diagnostic and repair abilities. Why this matters? Having a clear, reproducible bug is essential for effective agent training and evaluation, allowing us to measure its performance accurately. Step 1. Initialize the Regulo.ai agent. We open the integrated terminal in VS Code and invoke Regulo.sh. This script is the gateway to interacting with the Regulo.ai system, presenting a clear menu of operations. Why this matters? This standardized entry point simplifies interaction, ensuring consistent setup and execution across different environments. Step 2. Set up the project environment. From the Regulo.ai menu, we select option 1 to set up environment. The terminal output confirms that all necessary requirements are satisfied and dependencies are installed. This step ensures the agent has all the tools and libraries it needs to operate effectively. Pro tip: always run environment setup first to avoid common dependency-related runtime errors. Step 3. Initiate the project evaluation. With the environment ready, we select option 2 to Run Project. The terminal immediately indicates Starting Regulo.ai evaluation and reports Waiting evaluation of 1 tasks. This is the command that unleashes the agent on our _target repo to find and report issues. Regulo.ai begins its work, diagnosing the first task, optional displayName. It successfully identifies that createUser returns a 500 error when displayName is omitted. The system logs show the model's skill request, token usage, and associated cost, culminating in a verified success status. This demonstrates the agent's ability to precisely pinpoint the root cause of the error. Moving to task 2, duplicate email, the agent attempts to resolve an issue where createUser returns an HTTP 422 error without a database write. The evaluation shows model calls and responses, but this task ultimately concludes with a needs human review status. Why this matters? Not all issues are straightforward fixes, and needs human review highlights complex scenarios requiring human oversight or further context. Task 3, invalid password type, presents a similar challenge. The agent again indicates that createUser returns an HTTP 422 with no database write. Like the previous task, after model calls and responses, this also results in a needs human review status. This pattern underscores the agent's current limitations or the complexity of these specific validation issues. The agent continues with task 4, invalid username type, noting another instance where createUser returns an HTTP 422 with no database write. Once more, despite the model's attempts, this task is marked as needs human review. This consistent outcome for validation-related issues suggests an area for potential future agent refinement. Finally, the agent wraps up its initial run, successfully verifying invalid email type, invalid password length, and invalid username length tasks. The overall summary reports a 71.4% task success rate and confirms the agent completed successfully. This mixed result provides valuable insights into the agent's current capabilities and areas for improvement. After the evaluation, we review a detailed summary of the agent's performance and cost. The terminal displays a table of model call costs, including prompt and completion tokens, total cost, and the budget cost limit. Below, a JSON-like structure provides granular details for each task, including its status, duration, cost, and whether the budget was exceeded. This transparency is crucial for understanding operational expenses and optimizing agent performance. Step 4. Adjust agent configuration parameters. To observe how budget constraints influence the agent's behavior, we open _config/config.py. We modify the budget model cost limit to a more stringent 0.005 and the budget time limit to 0.50. Why this matters? Tightly controlling these parameters is essential for managing operational costs and ensuring the agent operates within acceptable timeframes, especially in production environments. With the budget settings updated, we return to the userservice.py file to confirm its state, then reopen the terminal. We again invoke regulo.sh and select option 2 to run project. The system confirms it's starting regulo.ai evaluation and is waiting evaluation of 7 tasks, now under the new, stricter budget constraints. Under the new budget, regulo.ai rediagnoses Task 1 optional display name. It again successfully identifies the 500 error when display name is omitted, with similar model call costs and token usage. The test again finishes with a verified success status. This demonstrates that for well-defined issues, the agent's diagnostic ability remains consistent even with reduced budgets. Moving to Task 2, duplicate email with the updated budget, the agent once more indicates that create user returns HTTP 422 with no database right. The model calls and responses are displayed, and the task again concludes with a needs human review status. This consistency highlights that the initial budget wasn't the primary factor preventing a full resolution for this specific issue. For Task 3, invalid password type, the agent's behavior remains consistent under the new budget. It reports the same HTTP 422 error without a database right, and after its attempts, the task again resolves to needs human review. This reinforces that the underlying complexity of these validation problems persists regardless of the budget adjustment within this range. The pattern continues with Task 4, invalid username type. Despite the stricter budget, the agent still reports create user returning an HTTP 422 with no database right, resulting in another needs human review status. This suggests that the model's approach to these particular validation issues requires more than just additional budget to achieve a verified success. Finally, the agent completes its evaluation with the refined budget, successfully verifying invalid email type, invalid password length, and invalid username length tasks. The overall summary once again reports a 71.4% task success rate and confirms the agent completed successfully, showcasing how budget constraints can influence model behavior without necessarily reducing initial success on certain tasks. If your agent stalls during evaluation, double-check your API keys and ensure your internet connection is stable. For your challenge, try adjusting the budget further or modifying the userservice.py to simplify one of the needs human review tasks and observe how it impacts the agent's success rate. Let me know your findings in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cutting-edge AI dev content. Thanks for watching.